So welcome to your reading. Now we're going to look at what would help you to free up your energy. So please feel free to choose the pile by the card or by the stone. And if you chose the pile 1, please stay in this reading and we will see what the cards want to show you. So the cards that flew out at first in your reading were these ones. So I'm hearing like if you want to feel much more free in your life, more as a creator, lighter, it's very good for you when you live by your adventure spirit. When you go to places and peoples and do some activities based on because you're curious, because it's like an adventure to you, because it's interesting, it inspires you. You know, it's like every time we feel when we travel somewhere, it's the same with your life decisions and your activities. And as you're experiencing yourself as an adventurer, it would be much more easier for you to understand how to not like manipulate energy, but how to free up the energy. Now, it seems like you might feel that there are some dark energies or forces that distracting you. And it seems like they're trying to mislead you, to change your direction, to doubt things, to make your energy chaotic. And when we doubt something, we actually cut the connection. So the example I can tell you is from the session I had a few days ago with a man, and basically the problem was there that his wife started to have doubts that she really sees the future with him. And after the doubt was like seated in her, she told him the same like 3 or 4 times, and something in the man switched. And at first for him it was very hard to accept, and he was very sad and very scared and very worried about her. But then something after the week switched, and the energy seemed like whole different than the week before. And when we tried to see like what does he want to do with the situation? Does he want to be with her, or is he ready to leave, as she asked? And he couldn't choose. He just couldn't choose, like maybe yes, maybe no. And I understood that the doubt was in the energy in between them, and there was no main goal, no main connection that would lead them somewhere into the destination, into the creation of a family, because there was a doubt, and it was like a misleading direction that it took a turn. And you know, when this Harry Potter stairs, it just changes the direction. And you might feel that this is what is happening in your life, that you're distracted, that you're having some difficulties, that nothing is going your way, that it's very hard, like you get a lot of I'm hearing like even attacks, like it seems like it's distracting you and it's going in your way. And to me it feels like a little bit more like this, like it wants you to go now this direction, now there, now this. It's like a playing game. It's like they're trying to play some kind of a game. And I think that you understood that and you got it, because this one also reminds me of a chess. But there is a secret. In chess there are rules, but you have to understand that the rules were made by the players and by the inventors. But you are not a player, and you can just ignore the rules, and you can just walk right past through the chessboard, ignoring everyone and everything that is standing there, because you are not part of it. If you decide that you want to participate, yes, then you have to use tactics, then you play, you know, and you get into this play. But the first question is, do you want to be in that play? Do you want to play with that energy, or do you want to just ignore it and walk past through it? Because it's your choice, do you want to play it or not? But you have to understand that there are energies that are trying to play with you. And they are trying to distract you. And it seems something like that. Opposite energies working. Opposition, I'm hearing. Opposition. And it might be difficult for you to walk on your path. It might be like you have some triggers, like they pushing you into some kind of a situations. Something is not going right. Something is distracting you to focus lose your focus. I'm hearing this is the point for them, if you lose your focus. But the thing you have to understand that there is a seed that you planted and that it's growing either way. It's growing either way. It does not mean sometimes when we think we're not doing something or not working, it does not mean that the work is not done by different forces. It does not mean that your energy is not on the work. And you have to understand that the thing like the seed, and when the seed starts to grow roots, like it's the most important things that gives the growth. So sometimes you even can get a lot of distractions and doubt even before the planting of the seed, because they know that if you plant the seed, it will grow either way. And you have to understand that power too, that if you planted it, it will grow either way. But you do not need to play that game. It's your choice, do you play it or not? But you don't have to play by the rules. It's their game, not yours. I'm hearing, let them play. Let them play. Weird. But it's interesting. Very interesting. So the seeds that you planted, they are growing either way, and they are strong. There's a protection over it. It's a good thing that you have an awareness, and that you, that you understand that there are something is playing, and your awareness is very good. And if you thought something of that, you were correct. And that is a good awareness to have. And there's a good way to understand that there is no need to play by any rules. So then we have these cards. So by this card, I'm hearing like, it does not matter what you do. It does not matter what the unicorn drinks, where he is. I'm hearing like, you're still magical. And like nobody can do anything about it. Because this unicorn drinks, maybe not the river, but lake's water, he's still unicorn. I'm hearing like, it does not matter. It does not matter where you stay, where you are, you're still a unicorn. And you have to understand that you have very big power to switch everything and to envision what you want and to create the future. And this is actually what you do, is not playing by their game, by not acting of fear, not trying to find and solve everything and do something, but just envision things and let the things come to you. Because I'm hearing, because it's not of your hands, and then they cannot distract it. And then this is how it keeps safe. Somehow you have to also be mindful. There could be manipulation or something, so always follow your feel, and always use your light. If you're in a doubt or in any situation, you have to remember that you have the light, And you can bring the light in you, and you can ask the light to light up everything around you. Even though it seems to you that you are in a very dark place, very deep, very low, I'm hearing that is not the point. This is not important how deep you are. How do you think dark it is? The light goes through everything and everywhere. I'm hearing everything will needs to be lightened. It will be. So the idea is that you can get and have everything on one plate. And I know that we're made believe that this is not possible, but you have to understand that you create a story. And I'm even hearing like you created it good. You created it good. And you have to be sure that the story that you created will come to fruition. And that's all. And what it's a good time to do now is look for that treasure, you know, to be that adventurous spirit, and to play like, not like a role, but something like go into the, you know, this interesting energy where you are a researcher, where you unravel things, when you see and you understand and you learn, like you travel, like very childish, curious energy. And it can help you to find some deep, deep treasure, and it will very, very enlighten you from those energies. They want you to be serious. They want you to be scared. They want you to lock you, to distract you, because this is what they do. And when you are childish, careless, easy energy, they think that you are no threat. And it's actually a trick, a hack. How can you lighten your energy and not be a target anymore? It's actually very interesting what they're offering. Also, I'm hearing like you might need to do some work when you are alone in your home, especially at night. When everything comes off, all the energies are calm because the people are calm. You have to understand that the energies are more active when people are awake. And when people go to sleep, those energies are not that active. So it can be very good for you to focus and do some internal work at night. Also, we have this girl sleeping right there. It can be something as an astral projection, lucid dreaming, or even a deep meditation trance type that can give you answers, that can show you the way, that can free you up. And I'm hearing it even makes you stronger. Every time you do it, it makes you even stronger. And if you need, you also feel free to use some herbs or other tools to make you feel more relaxed, make you go deeper and find some answers and do some meditations. And I'm hearing it's more of a like a, not even meditation, it's more of a, like a trance, where you work with your own energy and try to figure out the things that are in you and what is actually happening around you in this realm. So the nighttime is very important to you, and especially is good when you're, you know, in the home, you're home alone, or you're in a safe space when there is not much anyone around you, because if you not have any people around you, it's much more clearer. You get less distracted. So the nighttime is important to you, even if you have a connection with the moon. And use some tools that you use and do some trance and meditations, and try to work on these things and try to figure out. I'm hearing dig deep, because I think this is important. I'm hearing like dig deep, and I don't think it's only about you. I think that a lot of people are getting into these situations, so it's not about you, but there is something you have to understand in there. And I'm hearing like dive deep, And I'm also hearing like, don't worry, like we're watching you, you're safe, you're protected. We always watching what you do and what is happening. So I'm hearing like you are very watched. But it's not like in a bad way, it's in a good way. But also you get some attention from the bad energies also. But you have to understand that you always have someone that is watching your back. So this is, I think, not some easy tool that you need to do, like, you know, oh, I'm just pretend that nothing is happening. If you find that something is happening, I'm hearing dig deep and look for it and erase it, change it, fix it. It's not about your journey. It's not about avoidance. It's not about playing around. It's about solving things. And it comes very strongly like you need to solve this. And it's not only about you, like this is a big problem that is happening. And there's too much distractions people are getting. There's too much activity, negative activity. So it needs to be fixed. So you have to understand that everything you work on yourself through yourself also affects other people and your family and collective, all the collective. So this is important job, but just saying like, be just curious. So it will be not that hard for you. Like do out of the curiosity, but you need to understand that even though you do it out of the curiosity, it is still strong and powerful. Do not think that you have to solve everything or fix everything, but I just want you to understand that this is what you do is important. And it seems very strong energy for me. But when you are light by yourself, like, oh, I'm just going to watch there, then I'm going to watch this, then I'm going to do this, like, and you just, when you're being that, you know, free, I'm hearing like it's harder to catch you, something like that. Very interesting. And you get less attention because, you know, oh, maybe she's, you know, she's not serious, she's just playing around. And very interesting. So very interesting, but please dive deep and look at it and try to solve it. And if you don't know how to solve it, you can always ask for guidance from your spirit guides, from your angels and the creator. Ask for the protection if you feel not safe doing that. And you are supported and you are watched, so you're safe. But always, you know, just in case, have someone from spiritual realm around you. But you have to understand that either way, your free will is very important. So it's about what do you decide. And just, I'm hearing like, just make it right. Just make it right. That's all. So very powerful reading, actually, pile number 1. Very deep. So I have no doubt that you're a spiritual healer or psychic, or someone that works not only with themselves but also with the collective. So wish you the best luck, and please do not worry, do not feel distracted, and understand that if you're getting distracted, then it means that you have something that there is a threat. So it's just like a validation of your power, but you have to understand that no matter what is happening in your life, what distractions you get, you are way powerful. Never forget that. Pile number 1. Thank you and bye. So hi, pile number 2. So you chose the stone and there was this card. So let's see what would help you to free up some of your energy. Something we have to clear out or understand about yourself. So let's see what these different cards have to tell you. So at first, it seems to me that you're very connected with what is happening on the earth. Like, it's not like you know and watch the news, but you just feel what is happening in the earth. You understand, you feel much more than you understand, and it's a lot of things, a lot of energies. We can see there's a lot of movement, like they are moving, and also there's some kind of energy, and there's a lot of movement. And it seems to me like you also live with the seasons. You feel very much when something is awakening in the nature, and it might be that even the nature calls you out in certain places or certain ways to go to pick up, you know, the right herb, the herb that you need, or to find something in the place, some kind of a history or something. Like it seems like you moving with the cycles of the earth, and I'm hearing a lot of things are going through you, like you understand. And it's interesting because you have to understand that not all the things are yours, but they're going through you. So the first thing was that what came to my mind is the thing that tobacco was used in the Native Americans used a lot of tobacco, and there are sayings that it was not likely a very good tool, but it was like an offering to the spirits and connected with the spirits world. And I remember my grandma telling me that when she was little, I don't know, let's count it, it was 83 years ago. In her village, you know, the government was spraying all of the tobacco leaves, and they were demolishing the plant and the plant is no more growing freely in our country. We can only get the tobacco if we buy cigarettes or any tobacco items. But basically, she remembers vividly that the plant was sprayed intentionally. And it was very interesting to me because from one side, when you're looking, is that if you want to make a business, you have to, you know, erase everything that is free, then put it into the farms, grow it, put it into some wraps, and then sell it. Also, I'm very, how to tell it? I'm very trying to balance the things with all the things we intake in our body that invites, you know, some kind of a hallucination experiences. So let's just go with the message and see what we can do here. Also, I have to understand that the first thing that came to my mind also when I saw this message was something connected with Africa and African tribes and African religion, and I'm hearing symbols and practices they've done. So we're talking about some old, ancient things, but just stay till the message is gone, because I don't think that you understand where we're going through with this reading. And you have to understand when people repeat the same rituals, the same things, we have a never-ending story. We have a pairing of same situations and same things into our life again and again, and we don't understand why. And it's very important to dig deep into everything that you put on yourself and try to understand everything, not by reading, but by feeling. When I'm looking at this tobacco card, I'm feeling someone, like, it gives me the vibe of someone very, very connected to the earth. You can see the leaves around the woman. Also, there are some signs over her head. But it's very mysterious, and it seems like sometimes she can even be in multiple places at one time. So this card is giving me this vibe. Very mystical energy. But what the message is with this reading is that you shouldn't get into the traps. You should stay away from all the practices that were done or are still done if you're not feeling all right in them. I can tell you that I never liked any practices that is done, especially with ayahuasca. I feel bad vibes with it. Don't ask me why. I just don't like what it's made out of it. I'm not saying the plant is bad. I'm not saying the plant is bad. I'm saying bad is what it's done with the plant. Especially the same thing is with ayahuasca. I don't like what is done with it. Those rituals, it's not clear, it's not pure, it's not divinely, not like divine. It doesn't feel divine. It doesn't feel divine to me. And I'm not even a religious person. But you have to understand that if you're thinking of, going into some or doing some rituals, please just feel everything through yourself. Don't get into the traps of thinking that if you do some ritual, it will be very good and helpful. There is no guarantee in that. There is no guarantee in that. I never actually liked in any other churches rituals that you do in the churches, in the Catholic Church. Everything is rituals. You have to be very mindful about these things. You have to be very mindful what you take into your mouth, from what hands, what is intention of the things that you do with your hands, what is intention of everything. And when they're saying like, oh, offering to spirits, what spirits? What spirits are you trying to connect with? For what reason? What do you want to understand? What do you want to know? Why do you think that you have to connect with someone or something to get the knowledge? Because I think that the knowledge is in you. And I'm hearing it's, I don't know, this tone also reminds me of a skull. And I'm hearing like, it's in you, it's in your bones. It's inside of you. So you can reach everything you want to. Every information that you need. With who you're trying to connect, actually. Maybe had a thought of connecting with someone. And when I saw these cards, the first thought that came to my mind was that it's about grandma and grandpa. This is very important. If you have any rituals or wisdom from your grandparents, also check them out. But I'm not hearing, I'm not feeling anything bad about it. Maybe what they're trying to say, the spirit is trying to say, is that don't go inside other religions or ways to reach something. I'm hearing you get your knowledge from your ancestors. Use that. I'm hearing use that, what you get from your ancestors, because these cards are usually mean a whole different thing to me. But right now, it's grandma and grandpa. Like your family lineage, like take it from your ancestors. I don't know why it's important for you to understand that, but this is the reading, not about that, not about everything that I expect it to be. So the message, if you have need something to clear out that you feel, you might also feel attracted to smoke. You feel that you want to get out something out of you. I'm hearing freeing of the energy to get you relaxed. The best thing and most, I think, maybe neutral way to do is music. There are a lot of meditation musics and there are a lot, but also just feel the energy of the music that you like, that gives you relaxation, and you can go into different space and time. There is also something about it can be also tobacco or any other addiction that you want to numb yourself. So maybe that's why they're telling me ayahuasca or other things, like maybe you want to try them because you think that it will clear out and help you relax, and give you some, because I'm feeling like you want to take something out of you. Oh, I think that it would be good for you to check your past lives, because I'm seeing something very deeply with Africa and some kind of rituals. And I think that there is something that you want to get out of your system. maybe you are from Africa, or you have ancestors from Africa, but you have to think very deeply of what actually happened. Maybe know the information from your ancestors, because I'm feeling like you want to put on some kind of a fog of something you don't want to feel and don't want to see. And there is happening something with you. And sometimes I feel like you want to numb it. You want to numb something. But I'm feeling two different energies. So it's very, maybe they are connected. Oh, maybe they are connected. So the first thing that came to my mind when I saw also kava kava, it's a plant from pepper's family. And the first thing that the word came to my mind is bitter. Is bitter, and I think is something of not being fair, done or happened that it's not fair. And that bitter is you're trying to numb. Why tobacco fell out? Tobacco was a plant that was actually using also for clearing the energy. And it might be that you want to either smoke something or you want to, walk with the incense around the house. And it feels to you like you need to clear something out. And you're doing that, and some time passes and you want to do it again and again, like it's in you, it's alive, it's not going away. So it's also said that tobacco was a tool to prevent some bad spirits. So it was also used as a protection. But there is something about bitterness of something not being true. And then we have a milk thistle. And this is number one plant that is used as silymarin for liver, for functionality of liver. And the liver is the mainly organ who is like a filter of our body. And if you not filter your emotions, like something was not fair done to you or happened not fair, and you're not filtering out that information and that emotion, then you're unconsciously trying to clear it out. You want to clean it, and it's a negative energy, and you want to take out of you because something was put on you and you didn't maybe have time or didn't understood what happened and had no ability to filter out the situation, the emotions, and understand what was actually there. You have to understand that it's very interesting. It's correlating with this life, but it might have happened in the past life. But it's alive this lifetime in you. Because as I said, like it seems like you feeling everything that is happening on earth before now. Like it's in you, it's going through you, and it's affecting you somehow. And then when I saw this card, I thought of also of not wanting to something go through you. She's holding the bridge. She's standing in front of the bridge. It seems like you don't want to something go through you. But I don't feel it in a bad way. I feel it in a good way. Some kind of a energy, some kind of a flow. And it takes me back to the fog, like something I don't want to see or I don't want to feel. It might be even a fear that it would be just too much, or that it's very dark. There's a lot of separation, darkness, and maybe this is what you're trying to stop and hold, like you're stopping something. And as I'm saying this, these are correlating few things. That's some kind of a bitter that you want to numb, that you want to lock in yourself, and something that you don't want to go through to you. It's very interesting. But all I'm hearing about is all the rituals and anything like that is don't get into it. Don't get into it if you know what you're actually doing. You know, we have a lot of misinformation on the internet. You don't know the intentions, why it was created, why they said that these people always wanted to, they talked with spirits or something like that. Is it really true? Is it really true? You know, all the plants has a meaning. Like tobacco is also one of the plant that numbs your need for hunger, like for food, and it numbs your pain. It numbs your pain. And I'm not talking about physical pain. Well, it, you know, it works in a physical body, but the pain can also be emotional. And tobacco is one of the things that can help to ease the pain. It's very interesting. I need some more cards actually, because we're getting deep. This is a deep reading. This is something also, this card. There is a truth that has to be told, and it has to be from your lips. And maybe you know something, or you understand something, and you feel something, and you don't talking about it, and it's not going through you. Maybe, as I said, it's something like it's too much, too dark. It's just it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. But you know, when we speak, we let things go through us and out of us, and we work as a channel, and we work as an individual. And there's a lot of truth that needs to be told. A lot of truth that needs to be told. And I'm hearing like, you don't really want to talk about it. You don't really want to talk about it. I'm getting actually very emotional. And I'm hearing like, you've seen it happen again and again and again. And it's never ending story. And it's never ending story. Because, you know, in my opinion, I don't believe that old ancient civilizations needed to drug themselves to talk with the spirits. I think that they were so powerful and they were so divine that they did not need any, and they used plants for healing and other properties, but not because of numbing themselves. You know, for shamans and anyone, it can help from time to time to look at some very deep stuff. But I think that we are doing this now because we live in so stressful society, in such a stressful environment, that it's just too much for us, and we want to numb ourselves out of it, unintentionally and unconsciously. Unintentionally and unconsciously. There is some truth that you need to find and understand. It might be affected with the injustice that happened, that you've seen or that you feel about yourself or others. But I'm hearing, but you have to filter it out. Somehow you have to filter it out of your system. Maybe just accept that the thing has happened, that it is what it is, and what I can do now. And I'm feeling like you are scared that it will be just too much. Too much. And I'm feeling that's why you're holding and protecting the gates. You know, just to not to let it in. Let's see what else we can find. So then we also got this card. So yes, it's actually also again a magical persona, a jinn who makes out your wishes. And it's like, you know, he's helping out in the journey to fulfill your wishes and vision, because it's important. And it's connecting me with this card, that he's helping to grow something that even if it's looked that it's not possible to grow, but I'm hearing like it's even helping you to grow it in the wall of the stones. I'm here like, don't worry, it will grow. Don't worry about it. It will grow. Oh, it's very reassuring energy, very lovely, very comforting energy. Just no, don't worry, it will grow. It will be fine. A lot of magic, but no, it's like good magic and divine and protection and something. I think this is the message also from your ancestors, and they might even be giving you also a lot of knowledge, and you might feel that it's too much for you, or you don't even know what to do with it. But I'm hearing like you'll know what to do with it. You will know. It's okay. It's step by step, but you will know what to do with it. There's a lot of things that needs to be told to this world. It's a lot of things that needs to be told in this world to make the transformation or metamorphosis, you know, let's call it transformation. And these things might not be very nice and might be very clear, but you have to understand that. I want to also look what this card means. Like, it's also very reassuring energy, but I'm hearing like, I think this is the coping mechanism that you took on, because it's a lot of things go through you. And I think it's something that helps you clear out the energy, but we have to find some ways that you could do without, you know, harming yourself or trying to put yourself into any substances and any rituals. I'm even sometimes saying, please do carefully a ritual in your close, with your close friends. Just, you know, get information, do it correctly, but be very careful in participating in any events where there are massive, you know, taking of the substances and, you know, or just clearing the demons and the past lives and everything. You have, I don't know, when I'm even talking about it, I feel sick. I feel sick about it. So, and I usually feel very good. So be very careful about that. Rethink that, okay? Try to be nature, use music. I'm hearing you don't need it. You don't need to. Oh, I'm hearing you don't need anymore. And you don't need it anymore. Like, if you ever tried something, it opened up and you don't need it anymore. You don't need anything anymore. Like, you're good to go. You're good to go. You have to clear out what you're trying to numb and to clear out of you. What kind of injustice, what kind of unfairness, what is blocking you, what you're not the filtering out of something, you know, that I said before. Sorry, this reading is taking a bit longer because I'm feeling that we're not done, and yet we have to find some kind of a solution for you to help you out, to clear your energy, that it will be easier for you to filter things out and to understand what is happening. I'm hearing, I don't know, somehow I was looking at this card, and the message came like, it's good for you when you just sit outside and when you just look. You know, when we have that thing when you look and don't think of anything and you just look at one place. But when you just look, especially in the nature, trees, you know, sky, birds, it's good for you. It clears you out. This is the method you can use sometimes. It clears when you just sit calmly and you just look and you don't think of anything. You're not on that wheel, you know, of running and running and running. Like, you have to just sit, look, watch, and gaze. The word is gaze, yeah. And just gaze into the horizon, into some faraway distances to help you out. I'm hearing this helps you out. When you look in the open distances, it helps you out to see, to understand what is yours and what is not, because a lot of things are going through you. So sometimes you get very, very frustrated what is yours and what is not yours. So the gazing and looking into horizon and just being, you know, in nature and doing some simple task would be better. Yeah, I'm hearing go deep into your subconscious. But it does not mean that you have to use something. Use meditation, use music, just have the intention. If you want to lay down, you can close your eyes, sit down, it doesn't matter. I recommend you to lay down and just think of like you would like to go to sleep, and then you have the intention, and then you let go of everything. And if you put on some music, it can put you in some kind of a vibe, and just watch what is happening, what the subconscious is showing you, and what are you feeling. It might give you answers of what are you trying to numb and what is happening. But it's not, I don't feel any negativity from this card. It's just deep under the water. It's deep into the subconscious. So it's nothing to be afraid of. Even when I look at this card, I don't feel any, I don't feel any negativity. I just feel some kind of a, you know, fear when you're uncomfortable. Like it's not nice to see and watch. And like the fear of what would I see, what would I feel. But you have to understand that you are protected, sorry. That you are protected, and just do it on your own pace. But understand that everything that surfaces as an emotion, understand that they are showing something you. Do not associate yourself with the things that is happening, but understand that if a memory comes to your mind with the emotion, situation, memory, person, words, anything, take a grasp on it, hold it, be in there, remember it, go as an adult, clear it out, and take it out of your system. Do, where's the card? Do the justice now in spiritual. Make things right now in spiritual. Go back to that situation and do what it's fair to be done. Listen to your heart and to your inner wisdom. But you have to understand that if you want to know yourself, subconscious mind, and understand what is happening to you, you don't need any substances. Don't get into the rituals that you know nothing about. Don't believe everything that is written. It's important, you know, the biggest message that I ever had was, it's not important what thing are you taking. It's important from what hands are you taking it. So it's not about the plants that you're using. It's about the people who are giving you the plants. What is the intention? What is the idea? Oh, it's who collected the plants? Who grew the plants? Oh, it's so deep actually. That you have to feel through. And you have to understand that everything that is in your subconscious that you're blocking, don't want to see or feel, it's okay. It is okay. But you have to understand that you can see it all. You can see it all, and you don't need to, you know, put something into yourself. I'm hearing you stepping out of it. You're stepping out of it, and maybe, you know, sometimes these plans, it's a good start to get you through and to break something, you know, like open the lid, like, you know, that open the lid. Just when a huge energy flows through you and it just unlocks you, because we are very locked, we're very dense. But it's usually these plants need to be maybe even used sometimes one or a few times just to open up something in you, and that's all. And that's all. It's like one-time use. 2 times, max 3 times. Oh no, I'm hearing 2 times. No need of 3 times. 2 times is enough. But think of something not that toxic and not that bad. Also, I'm hearing took out the caffeine. Well, I'm caffeine free 3 years now, and I don't miss it and I don't need it. But if you're drinking still caffeine, I'm hearing take out all the matches, all the coffee. It's not good with our nervous system. It's not helping us nowadays. It's not good. But you have to understand that everything you can see, and be very protective of the symbols, rituals, everything. And if you feel pulled to something, some kind of a ritual, some kind of a religion or something like that, get, in contact with it by reading, understanding, and try to feel. And ask, why are you getting attracted to that religion? Because there was a very interesting thing that at one time I was attracted to some countries and some belief systems, and after some time passed and I got attracted into others. And I always ask why, but you will find the answers why. But you have to understand that be your own guide. I'm hearing be your own guide, and understand that you don't need get into something to get something. You just watch and see what is happening. But personally for you, there is no need to get in any specific religion or any specific rituals or something. When we do something nice in our home, we have a tea ritual or something like that. We do it because we love it. And that's all. It's our little ritual. Just put the intention in it and it will work just fine for you. But what is ancient, what it's told, to be ancient, it's not necessarily good. You have to understand that the history was rewritten so many times, and it's so much lies in there, that you might feel that you're doing a very nice and highly spiritual ritual, which is actually nothing like that. And you just open up the channel and you collect all the trash. So this is the message today for the pile 1. Very powerful, actually, and very, very avering one. So I hope that it will be give you some clearance and positivity to understand that you can get and go everywhere you want to into your subconscious mind, and you don't need anything. Thank you, pile number 2, and see you in other readings.